here they are in the grand finals, kicking everyone's butts, and they're like, oh, I guess we'll see how we'll do on Ascent or Bind, whatever map it is.
I mean, half the time RRQ go, yeah, we shouldn't have won that game. They've been like that forever, to be fair.
To be fair, it's good that they're calm, they're not over-panicking, they're not over-correcting. We know they don't like map 1 of, you know, every best of 5, every series, so...
Overrated.
Yeah, they can chill, and like I say, Ascent, in theory, should go their way. This is their kind of biggest comfort in this veto, with how kind of poor Paper X have been on it in the past, but I really think this is a must-win game for them.
100%, but the question is, what are they going to play? Because they've been a little bit uncomfortable in terms of what comps they're bringing. They're playing Buddy Teo on Ascent sometimes. Sometimes they're playing double duelers with like a Neon on Ascent. We've seen a lot of different looks from RRQ that are very non-standard. So the real question is, they've got all of these tools. What are the ones they're going to choose against a Paper X who you have no idea what they're going to be bringing into this map?
I mean, maybe Paper X will bring back out the triple duelist.
Yeah,
well, Talon did a long time ago.
Let's do it.
Tokyo special.
No triple duelist, but we're going to get something very interesting instead. From Jing on the Siege.
100%. Paper X starting out on defense here. They are going to play that single duelist, something just staying on that good form on the Yoru. But on the defense, playing this double Senti, it's going to be very disruptive. It's something that RRQ are going to have to figure out on the fly on this attacking side.
Yeah, very much so. RRQ are sticking with that Teo. Are they the merchants? Are they not? Who knows? But we're coming to see.
Well, we'll have to wait and see how this turns out as we send it over to our casters.
All right, go fire! Are you ready?
Paper X One, are you ready?
All right, go fire!
Paper X One, are you ready? Give back! DFM's ready, the fans are ready, and so too are we. Let's go ahead and jump into our second map here in this best of 5. Paper X leading with a win on Bind, but Ascent has been a thorn in their side. We'll get ready to see if they can find a victory there, put RQ in another position where they would have to reverse sweep, or if RQ will be able to draw us even, make it a 1-1 and extend this set into at least a 4th map.
This is obviously a little bit unexpected potentially from Paper X, bringing the Sage back out. First time since last year. They've opted to run it here. Divide gets a spot and immediately hightails it out of there. Scoop of the orb there. Shock dart to clear the smoke. Something going a little bit fishing. Doesn't catch anything this go around. Change of direction here.
Going out.
Or RRQ looking to maybe just optimize orbs a little bit on the map if possible. Get the spot onto the player in the market. Patman there. Just going to be waiting it out.
Standing ahead.
Responding with a little recon util of his own. Quickly destroyed though. He's going to be flushed out with that Tejo util. Looks to be a pretty aggressive hit towards market, but little does Paper X know.
Missile deployed.
They're scaling at different parts of the map, but they're rethinking their ideas here. So RRQ really trying to get as much info as they can. They know where Devi was. They know where Patman is. Now they need to try to figure the rest out.
Slow open paranoia here at the ready. Going to be thrown on the side. Just going to piece forward here through that smoke, but something now on the arrival. He's able to bring it back to parity with his death.
30 seconds left.
Found as we go into a 2v2. Door now shut.
Revealing.
Recon going to be sent. Being revealed on the crazy guy. Gun barrel spotted the drop down. Zvanya out from main, able to find one. Target-rich environment, though, is Divide. Finds the first, and he finds them both. 3 for 3 on pistols. Paper X get the opener here on Ascent.
Oh, what a find for Divide. Bailing Paper X out of what looked like it was going to be a win for RRQ, getting their first pistol, but no. Divide had other ideas. Nice little crossfire setup. Paper X is trying to spring a trap, but every player from RRQ almost is there. Nice flash.
That first shot.
Yeah, unbelievable from something. The headshot into the body shot for Divide. The Sentinel player for Paper Rex clutches up. It's going to be a Red Bull clutch for him. Judge, a couple Bulldogs, a Stinger, a Sheriff, all classics for RRQ. Let's see what they can get done here.
Here's the tap of the orb. The Paranoia going to be set, connects on the two, and Jing is able to collect Monyet. They know that they've got another one contained there into the corner. Gate crash set to try to exit, but Crazy Guy similarly eating some damage here as he backpedals into Gelato.
Now Paper Rex can just hold some of these aggressive positions. Force our, well, Forsaken just catches Crazy Guy there peeking out from top mid.
Standing ahead.
Ping reveal, something sticking around here. Judge at the ready, that's gonna be a 1, 2, 3 for him. Flawless round, Paper Rex continuing to be perfect this stage in the anti-ecos.
Yeah, just great push and pull of the map there for Paper Rex. You know, you take those early aggressive positions, use that Paranoia off of the spike tap, set Jing up for the kill on the Monyet, then flush them over to the other side. And that's where something is going to be good for it with the Judge. All right, easy money there for Paper Rex. Soul viewing party, happy to see that as well. Full rifles here for RRQ, but I know that Judge is going to be lurking somewhere.
Oh, Forsaken. It's going to be noted there. Solid little look back from Monyet. They know his shenanigans he can try to pull when he's playing that Omen. They're able to avoid catastrophe. He's had that ping reveal come through a little bit faster. Could have been a player, if not two, dead. As Patman's going to be flushed out. The stealth drone just going uncleared.
I just know
Portal closed.
nothing Patman could do. There was no real backup for him. Jing is going to set up the wall over at A, but RRQ actually going to double pump there. Jing switches over to that Vandal. Just going to use that now as a little bit of an information gathering tool. If it's cleared, which it will be relatively quickly with 3 players there. It's going to be a long rotate for the other two for Paper Rex, though. Jing all on his own. Has a slow orb, but let's see what they want to do. In fact, he's just backing off.
Here.
They're going full B read, and RRQ might be thinking the same.
This
30
is a hell
seconds
of a
left.
gamble from the side of Paper Rex, and one that could end up being RRQ's undoing. Something in just around this corner. That Judge could once again tear them asunder. Cushy on point here for the moment. Flash going to be sent slow orb out from Market. Just trying to keep their eyes off this angle. The time is already going to be gone. 10 seconds. They're contained. They're cut down. They're all dead as the round gets rescued and bonus gets converted. 3-0 start for Paper Rex here on RRQ's map pick.
And it's the Sage Wall from Jing that makes Paper Rex think there might be a trap. There might be another layer to the defense, but there's not. And Paper Rex reads it beautifully. They put so much aggression out at the beginning of the round.
One enemy
And it
remaining.
completely befuddled Crazy Guy and RRQ. Like you mentioned, one of those late rotations from RRQ where the time is ticking, one of those things that they kind of suffer from. Forsaken, oh my.
The pain shall continue. Monyet trying to find anything here, but Jing just bounding around, plants his feet, and plants a bullet right between the eyes. Blink and you miss it start. And it's Forsaken. Just sat in now behind this wall. Spike free for the taking. It's Cushy. It's going to look to try to go up and over, but he misses the jump. Noise is made. Forsaken. Straight back down here to that low ground as Jing just backpedals away. And Forsaken, oh man, for a second. He really wanted to try to go for that knife. He doesn't. It's going to be another flawless here. Paper Rex shutting down any attempts from RRQ to try to get themselves back into this one.
Any A main control that RRQ wants to establish just thwarted every time. Either you're getting a deep Sage wall, you're getting that Paranoia early, you're getting a deep smoke early that they're trying to scale off the back of. They're showing you different looks round over round, and it is giving RRQ fits.
Down A.
Jing just so aggressive there. Yeah, just Sheriffs for RRQ, but still, they've shown that they are very capable.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you have to think about the histories here. Something and Jemkin both having previously played in the Japanese Tier 2 circuit. But Something as well, I think right now, showing how much he missed not being able to be here for Masters Tokyo all those years ago. He is looking to make up for lost time with the performances that he's put on so far in these opening maps.
Love the change up here from Paper Rex. Just giving up that A main space, recognizing that that was something that RRQ had to respect. They were going to util dump in there. That you could just get some util out of them for free potentially. Just fall back a bit. Now they've got the Vice util over towards the A side as well. The dimensional drift here from Something. The spot on him. Oh, they tried to set up for the paranoia.
Anybody else would have been a bit of an easier catch there, but Moniette just go ahead and TP out with Forsaken.
Spike down.
Finds one. That's a spike now. Dropped. Cushy locked out behind that Vice wall for a brief moment. Xferro with a nice entry. He's managed to cause some chaos as he strikes over by Market, but Forsaken swooping forward, finds Jemkin before the door gets shut. Looks for a little bit more. Moniette has managed to answer back with that kill. Now trying to get that spike plant. It'll be nigh impossible as the Vice counter spam is too damn good.
These multiple walls that this comp is going to bring to bear for Paper Rex. This time it's the Vice wall that gives RRQ problems. It hadn't been there before. They don't anticipate that it's going to be used to cut off tree like that. And that's the spike down. Forsaken, Divide, just get aggressive. Sure, Xferro able to win one out on the flanks. Moniette tries to slow him down. There's no breaks here. Divide, just so good. And a wry smile from the veteran.
He just continues to swing. I mean, it's just great moment-to-moment decision-making there from the side of Divide. That shock dart had just flown. This is okay. I'm going to swing. He might not have his weapon back out yet.
Look at this. They tried to bait for something here. They had two players behind that didn't get noticed by the drone. RRQ doesn't bite, though.
Into the wall. This gets him forward here to the mid stairs. But the swing is getting ready to come in from top mid. But he still gets a spot on the one. There's the headshot. And he just gets out scot-free. No counter swing from Moniette. Even if there had been one, Patman certainly could have been able to collect. So there's the instant spot. The instant retreat. Swoop forward. Jemkin able to go ahead and finish off the job there on the Jing. Smoke starts to dissipate. Things start to get a little bit scrambled. And Patman is in way too deep. It's going to be a potential weapon recovery here as Forsaken tries to defend it, but cannot do so for very long. Reposition into Market as Moniette does get dropped. Just trying to hold his own, and no one checking into Market here. They didn't know where Forsaken went. He slips the net. But he catches everyone on the side of RRQ.
Just a classic paranoia into a TP that your opponents just don't read. This is a great early follow-up. Okay, they don't fall for the bait. So you're just allowed to open up that space, and you have enough time before the TP dissipates that you can get out of there after getting the one and done. Beautiful from Something to open the round. Forsaken, even better.
All made possible by the Susanto Brothers mouse, brought to you by Pulsar. Results not guaranteed.
It's a bit hard to imitate what they do. Jemkin, aggressive TP there.
Deploying drone.
Nothing going to be seen from that drone. Just a quick little bit of the wall, little glimpse of Cushy, but can't find the dart there. Something scaling forward. He got Moniette around the corner. Now he is dead. Something just continues to be absolutely electric. Having not overstaying on the angle. Jing does. He swings out a little bit wider, loses his life for it. There's just going to be some wallbang attempts here. This time, Prince lent to this Market angle. Flash does connect onto Something, as the Daryl's depth will get the reveal. The question is, what does the pivot look like here for the side of RQ? Looks like it's just going to be a back pedal to cut across through Cat.
They see A side as the weak side of the map. They're going to try to pressure that. It's going to be on a Forsaken Paranoia already used early in the round.
And holding down the window position. Does get
down
sprayed out eventually there. The wallbang shots connecting, but there's still an immense amount of damage dealt. Got an Armageddon. Forsaken drops down, swings around the back of Jen. And now Spike trapped here into the corner, revealed, dropped. Forsaken looks for the second. He will not be denied. Another big round here from the captain of the squad as Paper Rex sail onward to his 7-0 scoreline.
He's just unbelievable, and they're so quick to react to this pivot. And it's Patman. Johnny on the spot. Comes up huge. Crazy Guy answers, but he never gets the read onto where Forsaken is, and Forsaken finds a perfect timing to check. Crazy Guy isn't ready for him to be down by Gen. And just gonna outduel X-Pharaoh at main.
12-1-0 at the moment here for something. Divide, deathless, as Hunter's Fury opens up. Come on yet. Let's get taken down by Forsaken. Yet again, maybe an unexpected position should they try to scale forward. Given that you got 3 in main and 1 on Cat, seems like this A side is exactly where they're going to look to go, but there's the reveal. Crossing the T's, it's not in their eyes, but still, he's fighting back. He is still standing, still dominating. Another multi-frag round for Forsaken, as RQ cannot catch a break.
It's just unbelievable how on point they are right now. Right as the flash is popping, Jing already has the angle dialed in. They get the spot. They're using the salvos. Forsaken doesn't give a crap. He's just coming at you. And a great crossfire as well. They've got such a good read here today.
With those last several rounds, Forsaken now catching up. Tying the kill count.
Divide hasn't died.
Nope. 6-0-2. Looking for that undefined KDA.
Very passive.
Decent damage found on Jepkin as there's the headshot. Double face out of B main. X-Pharaoh gone. And it just feels like Paper Rex have every perfect read. Reposition from Forsaken does get caught off guard a little bit, but Jing is there as his second layer. Ensures that nothing is free. Divide, he'll ruin the deathless run. But the win streak in rounds, that is looking like there is no end in sight.
And just love the little adjustments from Paper Rex. They're saying, okay, this round, let's just play for trades. You know, RRQ spreading the map here early. Obviously, it helps when Forsaken able to find one through the smokes, but got something clean with the op. And they're right there to trade out Forsaken at tree. They're right there to trade out that kill. Really good coordination being shown here. Now you've got a whole bunch of ults for Paper Rex. RQ does have the Armageddon, but Paper Rex has everything in the kitchen sink, even the res.
Something sprints his way into Wine. Stealth drone will go ahead and flush him out. Up brings out. It's going to be a quick reposition, but it's exactly where he needs to be. Doesn't fall for the fake. Continues to swing. Continues to destroy. A second kill for something now. The paranoia lobbed in. Patman. He'll be the one to slide forward, occupy the space, double face in, and mow them all down.
Tuck in the corner there. Avoiding a spot. Should be dead to rights. Forsaken finds the final kill. 10 in a row to start Ascent for Paper Rex. I'm in shock, frankly.
I'm as well. And for RQ, they've been here before. They've been able to run it back. For Paper Rex, they've been here before. They've been able to nearly squander it. So it certainly isn't over until it's over. We all remember Lotus versus Liquid.
I try not to.
Now they have 5 ultimates. Just further bolster the arsenal here. Triple stack into B main. Cam set up behind to try to watch for it.
They're trying to scale forward. Again, using this util. Drone for drone. I don't even think it got the spot into Patman necessarily, but here goes the dimensional drift for something. Same from Jemkin. Just gonna come down to a timing here.
We'll be able to get the safe exit, and yep, Patman gonna be struck down. Cushy with a good kill. Something. Wait patiently in case there's this aggressive push forward into the smoke. Looks like, oh, I was gonna say no intentions of that one yet.
Planted.
Does just get tucked into the corner here. Something. How fast can he be? Spots out one, but can't find it. Plays the anti-flash. little bit of damage done there on the gem kit, but cannot find that elimination. Now the Steel Guard going to be invested to the side of Divide. They try to get them forward into this one, but 3v5. Try to maintain the perfection here. As they attempted a wall boost, but ends up going awry. Spam forward some damage, found the drop down into the side. Cushy able to hold his own for a second. Kills Divide, collecting one more.
Player standing.
Can't get it done there with that shorty. One yet repositions to back alley. Smoke falling. And it's going to be Cushy guiding them forward towards that first round win. RQ seeking
Last
a 2 and
round
10
in the
half.
Just a bit of a misread here from Paper Rex. They throw their dimensional drift, but Pac-Man is left to his own devices at the on the B site, and
One enemy
that just
remaining.
opens up so much space here for RRQ. And they're able to hold their line really nicely. Yeah, big sigh of relief there for Cushy. Things were getting out of control. Still didn't feel comfortable at times. Last round of the half. What is this?
Trying to see if somebody drops down on top of this thing.
Yeah, they're waiting for somebody up on the box. The smoke gives away enough that if somebody jumps up there, you could see him, I think. That's what he's looking for.
Well, they're not giving it to him. As something does get noted by the camera. Forced to reposition. They know exactly where he's gone as well, because Dart was not removed.
And they're gonna ping that down. Not sure if that's gonna be a, let's try to challenge this op, we've got a good plan for it, or just, let's maybe avoid that a bit. Doesn't have any more TP, except for that one.
Yeah, he had it set up. The Sphere now going to be opened up here from the side of Pac-Man. Gets attacked on him on yet, putting him down to 70, but can't confirm the kill. Divide at the same time is going to be able to find Xpharaoh. As the approach, the gate is shut. Push forward, just TPing on him.
Down mid.
That's Cushy dead. And that's the half over. They let one slip, but they'll close it out with a flawless
Switching
Paper Rex. 11-1 as we swap sides.
Just destruction. And as Paper Rex fans, you have to be so happy with what you're seeing on this map. This has been a weak point for Paper Rex for a long, long time. And to see them be this dominant against a very good Ascent team has to make you think that going into Champions, that Paper Rex is poised to make a deep run. A little bit of time. Think about things. Wilson trying to get the fans hyped up there. Obviously, he's going to be supporting RRQ today, but he can't be feeling too great right now.
Certainly not. This is rocky, to put it as lightly as humanly possible. It's good to see the interaction here. The co-streamers who traveled here to Tokyo with us.
And just what an unbelievable crowd. I mean, you said it earlier, packed house, not an empty seat. And the fans here just loving what they're seeing both days. So hyped for these teams. And every big moment, you can just feel it in the stadium. Just a gorgeous setup here. And, you know, must-win pistol, but so far RRQ hasn't been able to do that. They're going to be on this defender's side. Taking a little bit of aggressive positioning early, and Paper Rex just spamming, anticipating that someone was going to try to push an angle or push through a smoke, but playing very cautiously, very safe. RRQ, heavy defensive stack over on the B side. Something just confirming info there. We're going to double down on this angle, though.
Himself tucked into the corner, but has the exit strategy set up, so he's able to get his way out of there. But in the meantime, it's been Paper Rex scaling forward, taking some space over here at A main. Paranoia considered. There's it. Go ahead, set up the wall to try to lock him out before the moment. Divine ready to linger forward.
They've got a double lurk on this.
Oh, she's up and over the top. Gets some good damage down to Crazy Guy, but cannot collect that kill quite just yet. Jing now bounding forward, but there's far too many targets around that corner, but Forsaken, he wants them all. He's able to find two. Jing gets involved, but Cushy cuts them all down the side. Too fast for him. The heel ticking. He goes up and over the top. 16 HP versus 18. And it's Jing with a Red Bull clutch to deny any hope. 12-1. 0-4 in pistols. RRQ going in for a forced buy to try to turn the tides around.
What a Red Bull clutch. And Jing showing the power of Sage on the pistol rounds. The wall there to add an extra layer to the tree door. The heal to give him the extra HP he needed to be able to come through with that. And the ult there again for Alex. The smile has to be feeling great about what his team is doing on Ascent. Force up here for RRQ, but even then, it's only 2 Sheriffs and some Stingers. Something, again, using that clone to try to get info, try to bait a reaction. Double stack around this corner. A little bit of an extra layer. No TP.
Drone to flush it out.
There it goes.
Exit, leaves him by himself, but Xpero is able to strike. Gives himself a second, swaps to the Classic, cannot find a third. Batman trades it back, and Jing trades it up. Push up for Mun. Yeah! Let's do him line up. And once again, it's going to be Jing. Asked to get them over the line to try to bring this one to its conclusion. Salvo going to be sent over towards the back stairs, but Jing gets the plant, faces forward, and loses his life. 8 HP, the difference maker is RRQ. They will be able to get themselves a round win. First loss after a pistol for Paper Rex here in stage 2.
Do what you're here to do.
It took a force buy, and it took some trickery and some Stinger magic. But Xpero able to step up big. Jing uses the wall to get up and over through the window. I don't know how Monyet gets 2 with that spray. Those Stingers, crazy. Swap up to the Phantom, just barely. RRQ able to laugh it off a bit, but Jing's already got his res off of that. Big ult could come into play. Who knows? It's Paper Rex, even on a Thrifty. Something gonna tuck up inside of the smoke on the wall. Just a classic for him. Both him and Forsaken gonna be sitting on classics right now. And Paper Rex at the beginning of these rounds, anticipating aggression from RRQ. They're looking to see if they can maybe catch that Tejo drone or find some other opportunity to, bait out some of that util, fall back a bit, figure out what they want to do off the back of that. Patman gonna use his drone.
Take flight.
Checks mid, finds that double stack, so not gonna fall for that trick. So now what do they want to do? It seems like they're anticipating that RRQ often changes direction when their positions like that have been revealed, but actually just kind of doubling down here on A. Ball goes up. Whoa, that was close.
Able to block it out in time. Still, though, getting onto the site itself, going to be a completely different story. As bounding forward goes something. He will get dropped. Patton with a nice shot is able to find one, but
one enemy remains.
nothing more here. Aside from Devi with this Sheriff, still putting it to decent use. She just on the opposite side there. 15 HP. Ooh, swings in. Devi able to collect another. Suddenly says maybe I can make a go of it, but the time's not there, so.
10 seconds left.
It's damage done to the economy.
Yeah, but needs to find a weapon or die in the most ideal of circumstances. So comes forward here into the site. He's gonna look to try to run somebody down, but Widely isn't finding anything. That's gonna be 3 rounds now built up here for the side of RRQ. Devi not getting really any money, so.
It's kind of a weird one here. Not bad in terms of getting info for Paper X, just the superior firepower for RRQ working its magic. Now you've got, again, that res. You've also got Patman's ult available. So let's see what they want to do. Something going to be slowed up by the salvos. TP pass, though, for Forsaken. He's getting a little bit aggressive. They're going to check wine. No player home for RRQ, and this is what Paper X have been so wary of.
Batman's watching the under angle. Loses his head. Clean shot from Jemkin. Nothing going to be spotted there from the stealth drone. Another rocky start and an ult removed. This potentially could come through, but now you've got Forsaken dead as well. Crazy guy able to find that. Jemkin gets himself a second, something will fall. Paper X continuing to falter just a little bit. Looking like they might be surrendering 3 consecutive rounds here to RRQ. Once again, are starting to up the pace.
Yeah, you got to be... I would assume you'd be maybe thinking about the save already as Paper X, but both players over here, Spike there. Thought for a moment they might make a go of it, opt to not clear the trip. Instead, just going to hold back
30
for the
seconds
time
left.
to tick. How much room is RRQ going to give them? A couple players on 0 credits, so you can send Cushy out. Maybe Monyet if you felt like it. Looks like they're just going to take their time and divide. Just going to scoop up the orb. Sphero is going to hear that.
10
Now they
seconds
start
left.
to push out a little bit, but
You're one away from a neural, so don't mind going for the hunt, but the money just really isn't there.
that's just it.
But okay, spot out, flash connecting. We'll just have to back away. So the time will be bled out. RQ will get up to 4, needing 8 more to go to try to push this into an overtime. What a comeback that would be. It's a bit too early to start believing in that.
For sure. Just a little bit of a misread. This round, the patience paying off for RRQ.
need to keep moving, bro.
Using that conditioning they've set in the early parts of the half where they weren't being aggressive, where they weren't pushing that space towards short A. And this time around, they go for it, and they profit. Great read.
You heard it right there. We need to keep moving. Whether that's just upward on the scoreboard or around the map, both would be correct.
Enemy mark.
Thrown over the top, going to be cleared out. Tuck into pizza here from Jemkin. It's all the util just being dumped in. Paranoia crossover towards Market, TP forward, but now Jemkin striking, finding one. Something going to be taken down by Divine. We'll go ahead and answer it back with a kill of his own. Some damage found, but not much of it. This Forsaken will fall. And that is going to be player advantage now expounded upon by Cushy. Did not anticipate the push forward, but draws the weapon out. It's fast enough to react, and Crazy Guy from top mid with a backstab there onto Patman. Another round going their way. 7 now separating. Looks like it's going to be Paper X calling a timeout just to try to get over the finish line.
Yeah, I fully agree with this since you still have 2 in the back pocket. To see if you can end this now. Just playing around this tripwire setup. Right inside of the smoke there. Cushy out dueling Jing. Something they could not seem to do on their attacker side. Rifling much cleaner, much more consistent.
Get ready to refocus and go into this one. I mean, you have to think a lot of these fans probably were over at the Bakuhari Messi watching the matches. Might have been there to witness the incident that took place between Finesse's team and Paper X. So
I do remember that one. We might have been there.
might have been there. Well, yeah, might have had something to do with it. Drone hit the spot out on the 2.
Seem to want to try to create pressure mid again. Something, just barely gets around that corner, but Jemkin seems to have a good read, and he's got the kill.
Something dead. Cushy right there behind him, able to find Divide at the same time. Once again, rough start here for Paper X.
Jingo, able to take out Crazy Guy.
Gives them a window back into this one, but you do have Jemkin here on the approach. Hunter's Fury going to be called through from Cushy, trying to cut them off here. Get a bit of a crunch on that entry. Jemkin out over the top, able to find one. Forsaken going to be taken out, but not before Monyet falls.
Go to the res.
Initial drift now in play. The res is in play, but there you have it. Sparrow out over the top. And now they know exactly where the remaining 2 players are at.
Not ready. Cover going out.
It's a bit of a triple high-low setup here. Forsaken trying to reposition. Swaps the weapons, just 15 bullets remaining here. Bit of an off angle, and they're just not connecting onto the diffuser. Cushy's able to hold this one to completion. It's RRQ. They continue to persevere.
When you're finding these early round advantages, just phenomenal game sense from Jemkin. And the follow-up is there. for Cushy, who remains so crisp here in this second half. I thought maybe this one was going to go bad when Monyet got taken down. Yeah, you can see he's frustrated with it too, trying to peek off of that Hunter's Fury, hoping that it'd flush someone out into the open.
Where's my team? Why do they run away?
I do not have the answers.
Nope, I got nothing for you this time, Alex.
Ultimate's still built up. Obviously, Rez used in the previous round to no avail. Let's see if they can find a little bit of a smoother start to this one. Perhaps Paper X will be able to utilize some of these to try to get their way back into this one. She waiting here at the ready. Thorns though pop, forces him away as the recon goes in. Leads a reveal onto the clone, but he'll get the shot. Jemkin opening up for one, Jing answering back, but Monyet now alongside Cushing pushing forward. Brings it down to just Patman remaining here in B main. Those ults are not going to be seen. Setting up another high-low, and that is going to be unbreakable. RRQ. 6 in a row now to bring this 5 away from taking this into overtime for Paper Rex. It's got to be flashbacks to Masters Toronto starting to creep into their minds.
Well, this has got to be some kind of combination with the Dimensional Drift into a Hunter's Fury, into a Steel Garden. Like, get the info, get the reads, get the spots, clear some space, and get the plant down. But it's been tough. A lot of times it's been Jemkin who's able to get the kill before they're able to accelerate, but they're stacked up. Have to wait out the util a little bit. Have to be wary.
Next.
Here we go.
Cutting through.
Mask on to start things off. Steel Garden now.
Oh, what
Start
a
things
hide.
off and has gotten the spot out onto him, but Jemkin also arriving there at boats. Shorty in hand, the cam gets that point-blank spot out onto Jing, up and over the top of the stage wall. Jemkin going to be taken down. Xpero back into the smoke. Forsaken is there, able to strike. Finds himself a second, and Crazy Guy cannot get it done.
Attackers win.
Paper Rex, they open the door a little bit. They shove RQ right back out.
You have to like what you're seeing from the defender side on that map. For Paper Rex in that comp would make sense when you've got the double walls with the Sage and the Vice. But the attacker side seemingly needs a little bit of oil there to work the squeaks out, because it was a little shaky.
Yeah, struggle streak for a little bit there for Paper Rex, but in the end, if you just look at the scoreline and say, well, another dominant map for them. A 13-8 in now into a 13-7. That leads us to Lotus, which has just been a playground for Paper Rex in the past, here this year, and as well as years in the past. So